Episode 1 of the 2022 Pennsylvania Kubb Championship. We are in Elverson, Pennsylvania, home of the Elves for this one. We have the B- team today commentating. I am Drew Gander. With me, Sven Heikes. Sven, how are you doing?
I'm pretty pumped to be here, Drew. You know, it's been a long summer, and nothing like the PA Championship back here in Elverson, 20 minutes from everything.
That's right. And we're plugging away at the Atlantic Kubb Tour. This is stop 4 out of 5 of the Atlantic Kubb Tour. We've got Das Kubb is up here from Charlotte. That is the Ginger Ninja Nick Bartlett right there. Das Kubb playing as a 3 today, a little bit different from what they usually do.
It's the long-awaited return of the legend, Michael Roberts. So
that is correct.
Gotta love that.
That is correct. He is making his triumphant return from retirement. And here are the current Atlantic Kubb Tour standings after East Coast. We have 2 Raleigh Kubb players on the top and several Keystone Kubb players following after that. I believe 8 out of the top 10 are playing today, so there should be a lot of action there.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yep, first round matchup, Defectors, Ice Kubb, a Keystone Kubb playing against an Old Line Kubb team. Round 1, so we've got 6 rounds of preliminary play today, or not today, but we've got 6 rounds of preliminary play in this tournament for seeding, and then we've got an 8-team championship bracket. We will be covering rounds 1 through 3 today, 4 through 6 next week, and then bracket play. We're on the bracket play. We'll deal with that when we get to it. But Defectors, one half of Defectors is coming off of a T5 at the East Coast Championship.
I was just going to say, speaking of like long returns, these guys, the Defectors are your 2018 East Coast Championship team. They won it right here in Elverson, and they have not played together since 2019. I don't think we've seen Jesse Winkowski since 2019 either. So it's a big return for these two guys, especially Jesse.
Big return for players all over the place. Mm-hmm. I think kids must be growing up. Is that the story? The kids grow up a little bit, you get to play a little bit more too?
No idea, but definitely a factor, I would think. But yeah, who knows?
Yeah, lots of gray going on in this match here, isn't there?
Yes.
You got gray shirts all around. I don't know what that means, but yeah, a lot of gray. So who you got in this one? Defectors. A couple pretty good players. We got the Ice Kubbs playing in, let's see, they played in East Coast 2 years. Yeah, played in Spring Fling. So they're in their 4th, 5th tournament or so.
Kevin and the Kubbs played together at East Coast. They actually played Ice Kubbs in the round of 16. It actually went to time. We had to do an accelerated finish. Yada, yada, yada. Kevin won. So I like the Defectors a little better in their experience and overall depth. Even if they don't practice as much as they used to, and even if Jesse hasn't played competitively in 3 years, I still think I give them a slight edge here.
Well, we need Jeremy to start knocking down some 8s here because we're over so far.
Yeah,
there we go. Right on. It's like we planned this or something.
Exactly. It's like you're speaking to him through the camera.
That's right. So, Sven, we got a lot to talk about. Last time we talked to everybody, we were at the East Coast or finishing up the East Coast Championship, and here we are, 2 months later in PA. Mm-hmm. Number 1, 40 subscribers. Our subscriber count is over the hill.
Woo! Wow. Yeah, well, I still think we're on pace for that 2026 projection, but yes. Yeah, that's nice to see. It's good to see the support out there. People actually want to keep following along here, so that's awesome.
Kevin is he looking for some meatloaf? No, he's only got 1 left. Oh, he gets 2 of them though.
Nice though, yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice turn, 2 for 2 in the single.
So far, I still got 3 more left. Just a wee short on that one.
Yeah, just a smidgen.
He's got to warm it back up, He's got a long day. There he goes. Finally got one there.
Yeah. Kevin.
Nice turn by Kevin, though.
Yeah. Picks up 2 for 2 and a field Kubb. Take that anytime.
Mm-hmm.
So Jeremy drilling here. He usually drills for this team.
I guess We should go over the conditions. This is our first time here in PA as far as this year's concerned.
Yep.
Weather today is, I'd say, hot and humid. Drilling conditions are very favorable at this point. A lot of Pennsylvania has had a decent amount of drought conditions this summer, but here in Elverson, we've gotten just enough rain to keep the grass in decent shape. So
Grass looks thick and nice.
it's
Looks
very
looks
thick.
like it would be nice to go barefoot in today.
It's very thick. I can guarantee you that. It is. It was playing not quite Hopkins thick, but definitely thick.
That's tough to do, Hopkins thick.
Yeah.
Jeremy picks one up.
No, that's TJ.
Oh, Jeremy picks up the meatloaf.
That's TJ.
Oh, I mean TJ. Did I say Jeremy?
Twice.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Nice loaf there by TJ. Gorgeous.
Yeah, that was a nice loaf. He was very pensive.
Yes. Very
moody.
A moody loaf.
Yeah, so Elverson, Pennsylvania. So do you know the Elverson High School is their mascot, the Elves? Should be if it isn't.
First of all, it is the Elverson. There's kind of sister towns here. As Elverson and Morgantown are right next to each other. The school district kind of is technically in Elverson, but it's all basically one big town, Morgantown and Elverson together. The high school is called Twin Valley for some reason, and they are the Raiders. So no, they're not the Elves.
The Raiders. I see. Well, we've got a penalty Kubb on our hands. I believe Andy just made his first appearance of the tournament.
Yes, there he is. Very
I feel like we probably need to explain some of these things because I mean, you cannot if you want to. The one thing that we do need to explain. I know when we premiered the K score, we kind of explained it. I kind of feel like we need to explain it again. So your K score is made up of two components: your Kubbs per baton on blasting and your 8-meter percentage. Oh, that's a nice triple. And the percentiles of each for the data that we have. You add the two together, divide by 2. That's your K score. The reason I bring that up is because K scores are updated after each tournament, and so the median, actually mean, I guess, 8-meter percentage has actually gone up a couple points since we had originally instituted this.
The bar keeps raising. There's no doubt about it. I mean, we're only as good as the data we have, but the data we have just keeps getting better.
Yeah.
So
and Jesse with a meatloaf.
Whew. Wow.
Oh, look at that flow.
2 loaves to kick off the PA Championship.
Yeah. Ice Kubbs with the loaf, and then Defectors crack right back with a loaf. That's how you answer it right there. Loaf.
Yes. And we were tied up at 8 in play.
Yeah.
This is good stuff.
Some solid play going on early. I always find that first match of the day a little, you kind of got to get warmed up a bit. So
yeah, I mean, it also really depends on what your involvement is in the event. On these East Coast events, a lot of times, our involvement may be, well, I don't play, but Bob and your involvement may be pretty high, and thus you don't get the warm-ups you necessarily would like. Yeah. And you get out there and you're like, oh, this is a little awkward.
First Kubb of the day. What's going to happen here? Yeah.
So
I tell you what, Jeremy is throwing darts here on the drill.
It looks great.
Yeah, he must have been practicing his drills lately, because that is some solid work right there.
I'd say, I mean, Jeremy, he improves by a lot every time I see him. So he's definitely putting in some work. And
I mean, he already had a loaf the last turn, so
he didn't actually.
Oh,
TJ did.
TJ. Okay.
It's hard to get lows when you're blasting, I find. But
I don't know if you're blasting that you want a loaf. You go either 2 out there, you get 2 out of 3. Yeah, that's not great.
I mean, I guess if you squirrel one and then you get another one, is that a loaf? Like say you
Oof.
squirrel one and you have 2 other shots at 8, and then
Yeah, I don't
you
know.
get one more. Is that a loaf?
I don't know. You're going deep down the stats hole right there.
Deep.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never even contemplated that before.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, no
Um,
idea. No idea.
Jeremy's looking to. Did he throw a penalty there? He did. He had to have,
No.
right? They were tied at 8 in play, weren't they? Or is that 7? I just totally missed the coup with this thick grass.
Yeah, I think you're I don't think
Yeah,
you know what you're talking about.
I'm completely off. My
Yeah, it
bad.
looks like they're struggling to pick this one, to clear this one, and
This
that looks
is.
like it's going to be an advantage line.
They got 2 left.
Oh, they got 2. I didn't know Jeremy had one.
Oh,
Oh,
now.
yeah. Now that you
It
field
might be.
goaled it, yeah, there
Yep.
might be an advantage line here. You could pick up a spectacular double. You can't really tell on the angle there, but it looks like it might be a tough one. Yep. That is going to be an advantage line. And
So
dare I say it, this one's over.
I think so too. So the other thing we should talk about real quick is, we have a 12-team field. It's very, very similar to last year. There's some mixing up on teams. Last year, cousin Dave played with Kevin. Kevin's back with Jesse. Cousin Dave is with Bob today, which is the first time they played together. Defending champs are back with the Squirrel Staches. We got Jim Fravel back there playing with his son Sam.
Yep. Dan Corey playing with his wife Erica.
Yep, that's the same as last year. Very similar 12-team field.
Dan played with someone else last year, but I cannot
You're
place
right.
his name right
He
now.
did. You're right. He did.
I tell you what, I said this was over. That's a bit all over the place right there.
A little splashy with that group.
That's not helping any.
No, which I did. Did some Kubb scouting earlier. I did talk to Jesse a little bit. His biggest concern really is the drill. We know what Kevin can and can't do, so I mean, obviously Jesse's going to take it, but that's the one thing with his lack of practice and lack of competition over the last 3 years that he's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, that one was
definitely as evidenced by these shots, my lord. I mean, this looks like easily be 4 or 5 to get this, depending on how this goes. I mean, they have a sweet advantage line, but
yeah, you need 2 doubles though. I see one out there, and then the rest would be luck.
Yeah. It could be 2.
Yeah, giving it the old ramming speed throw here.
Yeah. Oh, caught the corner.
Yeah.
Now there's not 2.
Yeah, now you still got to find 2 out there. And unless you're going to squirrel it, I don't know how that happens.
No, this looks rough.
They're going ramming speed again.
Yeah, well, that's the only really choice here. But they're going to try to double this from that side to that side. Maybe we get some baton action here. I don't know.
Yeah, this is a wing and a prayer right here.
Oh, bounced it.
Looks like
it went right over almost. Yeah,
that was a lot closer than I thought it was.
Now they need to double these 2 off. Now this one, it could happen here.
Yeah, my money is this is the one, and there it is.
And this
problem. This one looks like it's corner facing, and there's a baton in the way.
Yep.
Yeah, hit the baton, and now you just bought yourself another turn.
Ouch. It'd be good to pick this up.
Yes.
He hasn't taken a short shot all day. Yeah, he got it.
Cleared it. So the battle of the grays continue.
So the other thing I think I need to talk about is kind of the elephant in the room here with these horse meat allegations that we have against me.
Yeah. I heard you spent some time in the Hooskow.
Well, first of all, I believe the rules in this country are innocent until proven guilty, and I haven't had my day in court. But the other, I think this case should be thrown out personally because Not many people know this, Drew, but I'm a vegan. I don't even put meat in my Swedish meatballs. They're maybe even worse. There's no
So,
meat in them at all.
yeah, well, I wouldn't say that in public. You're gonna, I don't know,
But I'm not going to the
tofu
Hooskow for
balls.
that. I'm just saying it's not happening. So,
I don't know. I think you might spend more time in jail.
because I don't put meat in them.
Tofu balls instead
Tofu
of
balls, yeah.
balls. Yeah, I don't know about that.
It is what it is, Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I enjoy a bit of tofu from time to time. There's an
I'm
Asian
sure
place
you do.
here. I get a little bit of tofu in my food every once in a while. Kind of like it.
Nice. They're not going to jail.
No, they're not going to jail. No. Looks like we're getting the halo a bit again. This happened in the first round or two last year at this tournament.
It's very muggy.
Yeah.
I will say,
do that.
I do know.
Stop that.
I do know for a fact that Logistics did clean the lenses before they set these cameras up, so that did happen. But who knows?
I think it's the humidity. I tell you what, Jeremy throwing darts here on the drill.
Oh, yeah, that's a great drill.
That's a really nice pile right there.
Mm-hmm.
Nice drill. Nice blast. I think that was a triple, maybe a quad. And he already has a meatloaf. I mean, what else? What else do you want? Wait, what? Oh yeah, TJ has the meatloaf.
Uh-oh.
Oof, that was a whiffer
good.
right there.
But it seems like, and I'm not criticizing any strategy decisions here at all. That generally their feeling here on these first 3 or 4 turns is to try to isolate TJ at 8s. As you get to higher numbers, it becomes more and more difficult. But with his drill right now, I mean, it looks like it's definitely possible.
Yeah, but
it does put puts a lot of pressure on your blast.
Yeah. TJ looked a bit despondent. I don't know that he thinks he's going to be able to. This isn't. Yeah, that was going to be a tough double no matter what. All right, over.
Well, it's the same amount of Kubbs, right?
Yes.
Except they don't have a base cube anymore. So you figure even with that bad drill, they got it in 5. And
they had a bit of bad luck on the first blast where Kevin probably should have picked up the double there. So going over.
See if you can find a way to put these in the same zip code would be an improvement.
He's piling them in there by the post.
Whoa!
That one was also piled in by the post, but a little too close.
I think he hit the cube. He just hit it again.
Yeah.
Well, that's still going to be probably
I think he
4
got
batons.
2 force ins there. Yeah, I think they got this.
Yeah,
we've got the tritone Kubbs today. That's pretty nice, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
White, yellow, and blue. It's big time right there.
Same as East Coast.
Yep. Big time though.
We also have the Stubby Kings, so just be aware.
Well,
when Cousin David
doesn't want to hear that.
When he inevitably misses 6 Kings today, just be aware that they are a little stubby.
Okay.
He doesn't miss many high though.
Oh, wait, Jeremy just waved at us.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this one is there's a double and another double, single, 2 for the king. We're done.
Yeah. Could not agree more.
Defectors, their gray shirts are the national championship shirts from I don't know how long ago, but I have one of those shirts. It's like 2019 or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I think it is 19.
Yeah,
neither of them were at that national championship, but
neither was I. But it's a sweet shirt.
It is a nice shirt.
Oh, look at my predictions are spot on. We are going to be. Oh, my predictions are all over it right now. We need to start betting some beers. No Hopkins Farm, but
no.
So that is going to be round one, Defectors pick up the early win, 1.533%, 61. Ice Cube struggled a bit from 8 meters, but I'm sure they'll pick it up. 34% K score. We're going to jump over to, is Das Kube playing Das Kube right here? What's going on? No,
He's
Das
just checking
Kube.
lines.
Yeah, Das Kube is playing Old Line Kube here. And this one is, we are down to the 2-minute warning. We're just going to pick up the end of this match. 2-minute warning. It looks like we've got 8 in play.
Yeah, Old Line Kube's baseline clear.
You like that, Sven? You like when, that first round match is completely random? You like to play a top-notch team in the first round, or do you like maybe a bit of a walkover in the first round?
I'd prefer a slightly easier warm-up there if possible. But, if you play like a top team to start and you lose that match, you feel like, all right, well, your opponent's scores should be really helped by playing them early. So
but you
it's
do
not
also
a bad
feel
loss.
like you're working out of a bit of a hole from the beginning.
Yeah, but in fields like this, when you only have 12 teams, sometimes working out of that hole can get you to a higher spot than winning that first match.
Yeah.
It just depends. But, in a bigger field that's deep, getting that hole early, it could be an issue. But here,
well, we got time expired on this one, and Nick needs to pick up a triple here, and that didn't happen. So this one looks like it's going to be a tied trailing for Das Kube and a tied leading. Oh, that was almost a really nice triple.
Yeah.
Kissed it a bit. He's not going to be able to pick this up. Yeah, he agrees. So that one is going to end in a tied leading trailing situation. So Old Line Kube gets 0.66, Das Kube with 0.33. Here are the rest of the results here for the beer win. Cousin Dave Experience picks one up. Vector and the Squirrel Staches. Here's the standings. None of this matters right now because this is all going to change dramatically as we go through the day. Oh, round 2, the Cousin Dave Experience. Yes. Closely related to the Jimi Hendrix Experience, but with a lot less hair. The Cousin Dave Experience. Yes. Let's see. Lots of players in the AKT in this one. Brand new team, the Cousin Dave Experience, made up of Bob Hikus and Cousin Dave Cantwell, playing against the Squirrel Staches, last year's winners. Mm-hmm. And it looks like the CDE. Is that right? Yes. CDE, yeah, the CDE. Yes. Isn't that like the Charlie Daniels band? Don't people call them CDB or something like that?
Probably do. Drew, I don't know. I'm just a lonely Swede here. No idea what you're talking about.
They not listen to Charlie Daniels in Sweden?
No, not at all.
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't either. I just know one song like everybody knows, and that's about it.
Just a lot of just club music.
Is it like that European rave stuff?
Total rave. Yeah, that's all we listen to. Yep. Yeah. All right, so we got the Cuz
with the wide-brimmed hat.
Yeah.
That's always important.
Always important.
It's also 9:30 in the morning, and Cuz has already sweat through his shirt. Was he doing calisthenics before this or something?
It's pretty humid out here. All right. No doubt about it. And he may have come out a little tight in their first match. just a wee. He's loosening up.
Well, Jake just picked one up, and he's got his wide-brimmed hat on.
Yes, he does. Jake is the other big story of the Squirrel Staches is Jake spent the last 2 weeks in Spain and just got back last night.
Oh, nice.
So it's about 2:30, 3 o'clock Jake's time right now. Now, this could be a factor in the afternoon when he just falls asleep on the pitch. We don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, did he kiss that one? I think he kissed it, and then it came over the top.
Just a little kiss.
Oh, Dave doing some Johnny Kubelseed on it.
Yeah.
So more gray shirts in this one. I don't know what the deal is, but everybody's got a gray shirt on today.
Yeah, that's the thing with that. If you look closely, you'll notice that Dave actually has, I don't know how many shirts he has, Drew, but this is a gray Drink Local shirt.
Yeah.
So he felt the need to match, even though the red is pretty much his signature.
So do you have any inside information? Did he ask Bob before the tournament, what colored shirt are you wearing? I need to match my Drink Local shirt to it.
Correct.
Awesome. That's fantastic.
Oh, Bob just threw away two.
Yeah, two of them.
Fantastic. The first one was a good shot. The first one just was field goal, split the difference, was probably very close to a double. Second one was just god awful.
Cousin Dave clears. Oh, and he almost got the squirrel too.
Thought about it.
Negative.
This is a must hit.
I would think so. Yeah, two in play. If you leave them, yeah, this one's going to be rough because two in play. You figure that they're going to have at least 4 from 8. These two, they're going to hit 2 or 3 at least.
Yeah, this could easily be over.
Would that be a 2-turner?
It would be.
Paying attention. Yeah.
It would be Ike's long lost brother too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of tents here today. People brought a lot of tents.
Well, it is pretty hot. I mean,
yeah,
you gotta get your shade where you can. There's a nice tree line on the other side, which we'll see when we get to the semifinals and finals. But
yeah, and there's people with tents over there too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there goes Kyle. You see,
running in.
That's to me is a big question for the day. Kyle, runs a half a mile every shot he takes. Yeah. If it's hot out, he's going to be tuckered out by the end of this.
Yeah, he's going to wear down.
Yeah.
Jake does miss.
Is this a new he picks one up. Is that a new kind of stance and throw from him from 8 meters? I don't recall that one. Seeing that one before. It
is. So I mean, he changed this up in April, I believe, and so I mean, I don't know that we saw them on video at East Coast.
I don't think
Brian, so it might be new to you, but I've been scouting all summer. This is not new to me at all. It's starting to really come around for him. He had a really nice tournament at Nationals, and this is his first time playing since. But so far, he's hit some 8s, so it's working.
There's a drill. So
yeah, maybe if Bob can hit something short for once, we'll actually have a chance.
Yeah. Kyle's still using the hot dog method. I wouldn't go away from it either because he just destroys them from 8. So good for him.
No, I definitely do not go away from the hot dog method if you're Kyle Weekland.
That's right. Ooh. Oh, split him. Split him. Was all over it for the triple.
Yeah, that would have been somewhat nasty.
Yeah. Oh, God, kissed it. I swear he kisses more. Oh, he kissed it twice.
Again.
He kissed it twice.
I was like, all right, go again.
Oh no,
dear Lord. Talking about blowing up in your face.
Yeah, 2 kisses and a whiff. Ouch.
So now we're in must-hit territory yet again.
Yeah.
If he misses this one, it is so over, I can't even tell you. Even if he makes it, it's probably over. But
well, that was rough. Two kisses. 2 kisses. Oh.
This has to be over.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that any scenario that they don't get at least 3 8s here, if not 4 8s, hit 2 out of 3.
I would think 4 at least.
Basically, they're a meatloaf away from winning this if they can get 4 and clear this in 2.
Yeah, Kyle's drilling today. Jake, obviously, very good driller as well.
But same as last year. I think the same as last year as far as Kyle drilled, but they I think it is probably more, well, it's based partially on, that's what they did last year, and probably partially on Jake spent the last 2 weeks in Spain. Probably didn't touch a Kubb set either.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and they won it all last year, so I mean, why would you mess with that?
no, I mean, last
They won
time.
it all on a two-turner last year, I believe. So
Yeah, in 2019, they were in the final with Jake drilling, and they lost.
Oh, well, there you go.
All right.
All right, so 4 at 8. I'm going over.
Oh, it's over. I wouldn't be surprised if he hits both of these. Want to put a beer on it?
No. No. I like this. I like this new technique, like the hold it halfway down, and like, point at it. Like, yeah, you're going down.
It's just a more established routine, I think, for him. One of, I'm very familiar with his game. One of the things that he would do on occasion is go a little quick.
Oh, you owe me a
didn't
beer.
Get it. No, you did say you wanted to do it. So it gives him a more established routine so that he won't rush through
Yeah.
the next shot.
Oh, Kyle just picked that one up, and this one is
Nice.
over. So
Yep.
Kubb Squirrels, or Squirrel Staches. I'm going to screw that up a dozen times today at least. Squirrel Staches go to 2-0. Cousin Dave Experience, I don't know, 0.60.
That was awful.
Yeah,
Look at
that was
5%. I mean, that does not get worse than that.
No, that wasn't the best match
So
that you'll ever see them play.
Hopefully things go up from here.
Yeah, but we're going to jump over to the old line Kubb Vector match. This
Ooh.
is a battle of, mostly old line Kubb teams.
Mostly, yes.
Yeah, there's one traitor in the bunch.
Only because he wears the colors.
Yeah. Mike Horengic. Also, that is that's a wide brimmed hat on Vector as well. That's 4 wide brimmed hats in 2 rounds.
Yeah, man, it's all the rage out here in the East Coast. These wide brimmed hats.
Big time.
Mm-hmm.
You know the story behind Mike's number 9 or Joe's number 24?
I do not.
I think Mike is a big Rodney Pete fan. Isn't Rodney Pete wear number 9?
Oh, jeez, you're digging deep there. I see 24. I think Kobe.
I thought he was 23.
He was 8, and then 20. Well, he was 8, and then he changed it. I thought he went 24.
Oh, see, well, there you go.
I could be wrong.
I've said it before.
But being that we're outside of Philadelphia,
basketball.
Maybe that would make sense.
He's from Philadelphia, isn't he?
Yeah, Lower Marion. Yeah. Which is over 20 minutes from here.
Oh, didn't know that was possible.
Yeah.
Oh, that was artistic right there.
That was.
Cartwheeled over
Couldn't
the top.
do that again if you tried.
No. I'd take it, though.
Yeah.
All right, 1 to clear.
Ooh,
the leaning tower of Kubb. Yep, yeah. Slow fall. Come on, pick up the 8. Oh, yeah.
We're tied, though.
Yeah, we're tied. Good match.
Yeah. Good stuff. Horengic with the drill.
So who do you think? When you're thinking about teams? Name me the podium for today. Who you got as the podium?
I think Squirrel Staches look tough. I think these guys are going to be tough. After that, it's pretty wide open, man. I mean, I believe in Bob, but Cousin Dave hasn't. Well, Bob hasn't impressed me yet either. That was a bad match. Yeah. I think Defectors could be good. Das Kubb, I'm not sure playing his 3. That's a tough ask. Dan Corey is a great player, but I'm not sure if Erica has the firepower to put him on the podium today. But top 2, I think, definitely could be Old Line Kubb and Squirrel Staches. Those on paper look like the top 2 teams here.
That is a friendly neighbor.
It is. There's Fred.
Yeah, Mike Horengic throwing darts.
So, and my top 2, I'd say those 2, and then after that, we're gonna have to see. We haven't seen enough to know who's playing well, and all I know is Bob and Dave looked horrendous.
Yeah.
So I can't put them on the podium right now.
top 8 make the championship bracket. There are going to be some experienced teams left out of this. That whole 7, 8, 9, 10 area, that can go a lot of different ways.
Yeah, I think potentially we could see a lot of movement in the leaderboard here.
Yeah, I think that 7, 8, 9, 10 area is probably going to come down to opponents' points.
Yeah, and it's going to be tight. And so, yeah, I think it's a tough one to predict, but I definitely like those top two. And then after that, we're just going to have to see. Anyway, as we get closer to the bracket, maybe we can narrow it down a little bit, but it's rough.
Yep.
Nice shot.
That was a really nice shot.
It's crazy he got through it, considering it was low,
Yeah.
Oh,
that was a beautiful clear.
That was almost nasty.
That was. I would have probably, if I would have thrown it, I would say, that's a nasty blasty. Give it to me. Oh, Mike Horengic.
Just dealing.
He's getting the meatloaf. Unless he clears in 2. No, he's.
Nope.
I guarantee this one.
Guarantee it.
I guarantee it.
Woo!
I told you.
You got the loaf.
Loaf.
Looks like he got surprised.
Yeah, he did. I wasn't surprised. I told you it was going to happen.
Dude, Joe's such the squirrel king. He almost got a squirrel off the king shot.
That would be the true squirrel king right there.
Impressive.
So here's the rest of the results. Das Kubb goes to time again today.
Yeah.
Squirrel Staches won. We saw that 3 Musketeers beat Varangians. That's a good win for them. Squirrel Staches up top, Old Line Kubb right behind them. Those were the top 2 we said. Here for the beer out of North Carolina, Raleigh Kubb in number 3. And so round 3, we're going to see that 3 Musketeers team coming off that nice win against Varangians, against the Kubb Widows. 1-1 record on the day. They beat Thor's Hammers in round 2. Round 3 matchup.
Yeah, so I mean, we saw Kubb Widows a little bit here last year. They also played in East Coast, I guess 2 East Coasts ago. Looks like this baseline's a little squirrely. Everybody should check that out.
It's a bit. It is a bit all over the place.
And 3 Musketeers are 2 of Joe Harbert's kids and one of their friends, which these guys can play. There's some athletes. They're a little green on the Kubb side, but you never know. And they are not going to fix that baseline. That's a rookie mistake by the Widows, not checking them both out.
Oh, there was a kiss of the baseline right there. Lots of kissing, lots of smooching going on right now.
Whoa, that was high.
Yeah, that was a rainbow shot. And the 3 Musketeers, late addition to the roster.
Yeah, we had a team drop and with some unfortunate circumstances, and we're happy to add in the 3 Musketeers here, get us to 12, which is where we needed to be. The other big storyline coming out of this tournament is so Rebecca there out there dancing with the baton in her hand, with the blue shirt. She and Kyle are getting married a week from today.
Yes.
So
it's a Kubb marriage.
It's a marriage made of Kubb.
Yes.
I guess.
Are they? I heard a rumor that they might have a Kubb pitch at the wedding or the reception.
Nothing would surprise me. I would actually be surprised if they didn't have several.
Yeah, there you go. Why don't we just say blah blah? I do. Let's go play some Kubb.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's have a tournament. Yeah, why not?
Yeah. So yeah, that should be a good time. That's in Ohio a week from today.
There you go.
There you go.
That was nice. That was a left-handed kick there to pick that one up.
Yeah. Whoa. Jeez. That's crazy.
I love it. I think when they slide like that, perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Love to see that.
except when they're just off.
Well, yeah, I mean,
It's
it
a
would have
great
been
slide.
better. Yeah, it would have been better if it would have hit, but yeah.
Lady's coming out more like a bull in a china shop,
Yeah, it's coming in hot, baby.
Yeah.
Hot.
So
All
yeah,
right,
that's
one in
that's
play.
that's a rough empty 0 for 5 there.
Yeah.
That's
So
gonna be
Three
really tough.
Musketeers, most of these guys played at the East Coast a couple months ago.
They did. I believe they weren't all on the same team though. They had a couple
Yeah.
teams of the Harvard boys and their friends, and I don't believe they were all on the same team. But
I don't believe they were either.
still, these guys can throw and they can get hot. One of the big things that I always find when you're playing a young team like this is it's important to deal with them a little bit of adversity early on in the match. Because
Yeah.
if they get high, if they get going, they get hot and they get confident, it is hard to get that turned around. So you gotta keep them down if you can. And right now the Kubb Widows are not dealing them any adversity whatsoever.
Nope.
So
But dueling 0 for 5s here to start things out. Yeah, there was something I was going to say, and it was going to be really insightful, and now I can't remember any of it. So, yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I blew it. I don't know what else to say.
I blew it.
Yeah, I blew it. What are you going to do? Wait, I mean, what? You're not paying for this, so what do you?
No, exactly.
What do you want me to do about it?
Or 40 subscribers.
Yeah,
Know.
yeah.
Which
I
reminds
mean, we
me.
do get a lot of money for each subscriber, but
Oh yeah,
we reinvest the
is
proceeds.
that another what? Is that 20 more thousand?
10,000 per subscriber. That's what
Did we
we
get?
get. Yeah.
Were we at 38 at the end of East Coast, or were we at 37? I don't know where
I don't
we're at.
remember. I
Might
know
be
when we
30 more
started.
thousand.
When we started East Coast, we picked up a lot of subscribers at East Coast.
Yeah, no, that's the flagship tournament. So we get plus you get a lot more views when you have high quality teams from the Midwest that the Midwest people want to see. Like it was all just East Coast teams. The Midwest people probably like whatever. But you bring out Matt Green, Ethan Forney, Adam Holtz, Cody Glorioso, Kubb Boom Jr.
Yeah,
we get some eyes on those teams, no doubt.
yeah, that was a big time Final Four for
And the
East
Squirrels,
Coast.
don't forget about the Squirrels.
Yep,
But
Squirrels were there.
mm-hmm.
I was trying to remember what the semis were. Kaboom Jr., Squirrels, Ethan and Matt, and Glory Holtz, right?
And that wasn't the semis. That was the semis would have been Kubb Boom Jr. versus Ethan and Matt. The
Yeah. I'm
Squirrels
just talking
versus
about
Cody.
those were the
and
4
Holtz.
teams, though.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, those were some beauties.
It was a high quality. I think we have a chance to get a really good Final Four here as well. It's just going to depend on how 2 of those 4 teams are trending. I think you can pretty much write it in Sharpie right now that you're going to have Old Line Kubb and Squirrel Staches in the semifinals today.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and I'd really like to see how. I mean, Mike Horengic is just a machine from 8 these days. Yeah, I want to see what he can do.
No doubt. He's putting them down.
You know what's a bit odd about that team? I might have said this about them at the at East Coast too, but normally what you see is one player drill and blast, and then the other player takes 8. If you're splitting, if you're splitting responsibilities. Old Line Kubb, Mike drills, Job comes in for the blast, and then Mike comes back for 8.
Mm-hmm.
Little bit unusual, but it's working for him.
Yeah, I think that's their strengths. I mean, I think Joe has a powerful blast shot. As long as he can hit something, the biggest thing is he can't. If he hits wood, it's gonna do damage. Plus, he's the Squirrel King, so he's gonna get a lot of squirrels.
Always important.
I think Mike's strength is picking up picking up those loose stragglers if he has to, and hitting his 8s, obviously, and the drill with Mike is also really strong. So,
yeah, I'd like to know what Mike is
you know what's
throwing.
not really strong in this match?
The
8-meter
play. Yeah, it's a little. Both sides are struggling a bit on this one.
I think Meatloaf is not concerned about making an appearance in this match.
I don't think so. We are stuck at 1 right now. There's a whole lot of nothing. Oh, we got. Is that no. Mike?
Davids
Mike
is
Davids.
Down.
Mike Davids is down. First aid. No, he's made a miraculous recovery.
Did he take a baton from this pitch?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The other decision that was made yesterday that now is maybe looking more questionable is there's only 20 feet between these pitches as far as from back to back. There's 10 feet in between them side to side, which is very roomy. You could drive a car through there. But back to back, it's a little more cozy. We just want,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you always. I mean, there's once or twice in any tournament you get surprised from behind. Oh, soldier down.
Whoa, ho.
Yeah. Hey now.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh boy.
So we're looking at pressure clear here. We got 2 left.
Yeah, 2 left. All right, now we got pressure clear time. Oh, we're ready. We're ready.
She's got 1. She's excited. Oh, she got it!
Huge pickup. The pressure clear. The pressure clear with the left bounce pick it up. Yep. That was nice.
We are 1 coop. Now we haven't seen a pressure clear shot with 1 in play with 6 batons since, and we actually didn't see it. Well, we saw it, but we didn't see it on video. It was from the final of last year's Blasters.
Yeah, that was but the other problem was they didn't actually clear it. It was 0 for 6.
Turn 2, 0 for 6 in game 2 of the final. Crazy.
Yeah, that's tough to do.
Yes. So tough. In fact, that we didn't actually see.
There we go.
Nice. Finally, one. We were almost. We were very close to being cracking cold.
Oh,
on both sides there.
Oh,
nice.
2.
Now we're heating up.
Now we're heating up. Yeah, that was. We might not have been at cracking cold, but we were getting off on the exit.
Yeah. We were right there.
All right, now
we had the blinker on.
Yeah, we had the blinker on. We were ready to go. All right, now we got 3. 3 in play.
Oof.
Yeah, we're spraying a little bit.
Yeah. Not exactly the 3 with 1 or 2 you'd be looking for in this case.
No, but that one that's closest to the baseline might be squirrel or runner territory.
Yep.
Oh boy. I'll push him back if nothing else.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Or just.
Oh boy.
No. They are right now 1 out of their last 9 4-meter batons.
Oh,
and 1 for 10. 10%. Yeah, so I thought, Drew, that the 5 cube score was going to be the lowest we saw today.
Yeah.
Until now.
So? Yeah, you think so?
Yeah. I think we might be headed for a lower number than a 5.
You think it's over?
I think it should be over.
Yeah, it should be. I think it's going to be. They got 4 at 1. I think they'll pick it up.
Yeah, they should pick this up. They better pick this up.
Yeah. Oh boy.
God.
Oh boy. Now pressure baseline clear.
Pressure baseline clear.
There
Gets
we go.
it.
And the king shot.
Don't rush the king shot.
Round 3. There you go. That one is over. Advantage line takes the day.
Mm-hmm.
Usually happens.
Let's see what this score is, Drew.
Yeah, it might be a bit ugly.
2. There we go. I told you.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
New lows here at the PA Championship.
Yeah. Coop Widows struggled in that one. Squirrel Staches, Old Line Coop go to time. Cousin Dave Experience.
Bounce back.
Yeah, they did. Das Koob, Brangians tied. They go to time. Das Koob has gone to time 3 times. 3 out of 3 right
100%.
Yep. Squirrel Staches, Defectors, Cousin Dave Experience. Old Line Coop, I guess they lost, and that would drop them down a bit there. So we are through 3 rounds. The first 3 of the preliminary rounds. We've got 3 more rounds to go in the next episode, and then we're going to be in the Kubb zone for the quarterfinals with 1 episode, semifinal, final. So we got 6 episodes total. We are 1/6 of the way through. Fantastic. No idea what teams we're going to see next episode, but I'm sure we'll probably see some of the teams we haven't seen yet, some new teams, some old teams, a little bit of everybody. We try to get everybody covered and everybody on camera during these first few rounds, and then once we get to the bracket play, we look for those top end matchups. So thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, like, blah blah, all that stuff. Sven, anything to say?
Just one more thing to say.
Bazooka.
Bazooka.